My name is Susan Lowe. I am from Ashby, Massachusetts, and I received a liver transplant on January the 4th of 2023. I came to Lahey for a second opinion, and from the moment I walked in the door, I knew I was in the right place. The care has been exceptional, the guidance and the compassion that I felt along this journey was just extraordinary. I believe my husband asked, "Are we talking about a transplant?" And the response from the provider was, "Not today, but possibly in the very near future." So it was very scary, it was very unsettling. But at the time, my health was so challenged. I was feeling poorly each and every day. So it was hard, it was a lot to take in. All I knew was to keep going through the struggles that I was having with the ascites, with all the other complications. And so once we received the news that I was on the list, it moved very quickly. I do want to say that my wait time was just about 20 to 21 days. I received a knock on my door of my bedroom at 1:10 in the morning. He said, "Mom, there's a doctor on the phone. I think it's Lahey." And so immediately I sat up and took the call. He said, "Susan, I have a liver for you. It's a perfect match for you. Would you like to come down and receive the liver?" Once I answered yes, the next question was, "How soon can you get here?" From that point on, we were just instructed each and every step of the way and got here. And I was in surgery within hours. I looked at the doctor who came over, and I believe it was the anesthesiologist, and she said, "How are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm okay." And I looked around the room and I said, "I just want to thank all of you for coming in the middle of the night to take care of me." And she said to me, "Mrs. Lowe, you are in great hands. This is what we do. We're going to take really good care of you." And they did. The next thing I remembered, I woke up and they said, "Congratulations, Susan, you have a new liver." And that was music to my ears. My first visit to Lahey post-transplant, I was in the hospital from January 4th and was discharged on January 13th. It was a Friday. I came back to the hospital that Monday, the 16th, for my first checkup. We had a nurse come in, and her name was Amanda. And she said, "Hi, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Amanda. I'm going to be your nurse for the rest of your life." And I thought, who says that? I thought that was pretty significant. And to this day, she still remains just in my corner, available for me, as well as Dr. Lee. Everybody has just been great. I recommend Lahey to every single person that I know, and continue to speak at their praises. I think that you should make a list and keep track of every single moment, pre-transplant and post-transplant. The one important thing is to have the support of the people that you love around you. It's good medicine. I have a loving husband, 2 amazing sons, a daughter-in-law, some very good friends and neighbors who have cared for me from the time that I came to the hospital, who came and visited me, and who helped me to get stronger at home. I also have incredible faith, and I know that there is a plan for me. I'm doing fantastic. I feel amazing. I get a little emotional when I talk about it because I feel so blessed. Each and every day is a gift. Each and every day I get stronger. I have had a couple of setbacks after my surgery, such as having some elevated LFTs and other issues that needed to have some attention. Mostly it's my stamina as a result of my nutrition post-transplant and pre-transplant. One of the nutritionists said to me, "You really need to eat," and I just struggled with that. So I do feel that some of the repercussions that I'm feeling are a result of my nutritional deficit, because I just had a hard time. And but each and every day I recognize each day I get up, I go to work, and I try to encourage someone else along the way, and very involved in the liver donation community and anything that I can do to help support others along the way. I actually went skiing for the first time in 25 years the other day with my grandkids, my husband, my son, and my daughter-in-law, because I thought, I can do it. I noticed that there are challenges, but it was great to have the attitude that I wanted to try and do things that I did before. And I can do the things that I could do before because I have a new life. January 4th of 2025 was my 2-year anniversary of receiving my liver. My birthday also was January 6th, so I was here at Lahey for my birthday. And the team greeted me with a chocolate Dove bar after getting some clearance from some of the surgeons and providers, and came to my bedside at 5:30 in the morning and sang happy birthday on January 6th, which I thought was pretty nice. My husband bought me this beautiful necklace. What it says is new liver, new life, January 4th, 2023. And I love it, and I wear it all the time. And it becomes a conversation piece for me when people say, oh, that's beautiful, what's on your necklace? I just think that it's so important to me because as time goes on, I become more and more aware of how important my life is and how important it is to share about organ donation, and how I went from basically facing death to living life to the fullest. So I hope that encourages someone along the way.